Your imagination is the most powerful workshop you could ever attend. It costs you nothing. You don't have to travel long distances, stay up all night, be away from family or friends. It is readily available for you. And today, I am going to share a very powerful exercise to help you, develop this muscle. It is a muscle. Develop it so that you can start to achieve whatever you desire. Start to manifest what you would love. Most people are not using their imaginations effectively. Welcome back. It's day 15 already. I believe we're nearly halfway. Tomorrow will be halfway. Welcome back to this mindset series where I'm laying it on the table. I'm giving you a bite-sized slice of cake of my mindset system that I take my clients through for over 6 months. And I'm giving you as much as I can in the 31 days of January so that you can have your best year yet. So let's start with imagination today. Your imagination is a gift that has been put inside of you from a power greater than yourself, even about myself. We are the only species that has been given 6 higher faculties, and I truly believe that the imagination is, out of all the 6 higher faculties, the creme de la creme. It sits on the top. It is the place, the power, the potency for you to achieve anything you want. But I've discovered most people are not using it effectively. And what I mean by that is we are often imagining the worst. I mean, we hear something from the outside or we see something and automatically we imagine the worst. And this imagining comes, of course, from our programming, right? We search within our subconscious mind, well, has this happened before? And what happened then? Oh, it's going to happen like that. So all day, every day, we are using our imagination, but we're imagining the worst. I mean, think about it. You're getting ready to go to work, and already as you are putting on your makeup or maybe shaving, you're imagining what the day is going to be like ahead of you. You are dreading it because you are allowing your imagination to take you on a path that is not very fulfilling. I have discovered that if we use our imagination incorrectly, we can literally scare ourselves to death. We literally can, and live more in fear, doubt, and worry than live in a place of certainty and confidence and conviction. Okay, so let's look at the exercise, because I did say to you that we need to develop this muscle. I believe we've all got very weak imaginations. And so to develop this muscle will require you to use another of your higher faculties, which is your will. And I've mentioned in my previous videos, I'll put it in here today for you to go back to, that I believe most of us are not in the receivership. We're not manifesting what we would love because we have very weak wills, and your will can be developed, just like your imagination. So this is what I would love for you to do. And it may be a little bit compromising in the beginning because you're not used to it. You don't have the habit of it. But to sit down every single day for at least 10 minutes, take your goal card that you had created at the beginning of this mindset series and imagine that you have already achieved this, right? And the more you visit that scene that you have created, you're visiting your bank account, you're visiting the lifestyle you're living, you're visiting a booming business. The more you visit the scene, you are going to discover that the picture within the imagination gets more and more crystal clear. You're going to see more details as you develop your imagination. And the more you can put in more specifics into the picture, you are sending this picture to your subconscious mind. You are sending the specifics, and your subconscious mind takes you seriously when you give it detail, delicious, divine detail. It then takes you really seriously. But this takes time. Initially, it will probably feel out of sorts when you're imagining. And another thing I need to mention as a caveat is that when you are using your imagination, please make sure you're in a relaxed state. You must be in a relaxed state, because the subconscious mind accepts your imaging more readily when you are relaxed, when you are in a relaxed state. If we're forcing our imagination, forcing the pictures to come up on the screen of our mind, then there's too much resistance. I'll never forget, I've got to share a story with you. I'll never forget one of my coaches telling me, who worked with Bob, telling me how this woman had spent $250,000 to be coached by Bob for 6 months. And her only question every time she came to the coaching session was, but Bob, how do I get my pictures inside the board, into the subconscious mind? How do I do it? And he said, you just need to relax. The more you can relax, the quicker the subconscious mind will accept your pictures, your future life. But if you're doing it in a tense state, it's just not going to accept it. So that is an important piece to you spending time imagining. Now, over time, as you develop your imagination, you are going to love visiting that picture, not just for your session for 10 minutes, but throughout the day. Throughout the day, I may be I may be shopping, I may be visiting my mum and dad. I'm constantly visiting that imagery of my future self and of my life. I mean, it doesn't take long for you to develop your imagination. And of course, what's delicious is that you start to see movement on the outside. Now, to encourage you even further, there is Neville Goddard's book, The Power of Awareness. And he wrote in The Power of Awareness, it's all about your imagination. But he did say this, that your imagination is God. Your imagination is your higher self telling you what you can be, do, and have. If you get certain pictures up on the screen of your mind, you get those pictures up on the screen of your mind, I want to reassure you that what you want wants you. That what you are seeking is also seeking you. You wouldn't see those pictures if there wasn't a divine plan for the manifestation of those pictures, that future. You wouldn't see them. I mean, what I imagine, I know that you don't imagine it. I know you don't imagine it because they're a gift from God. What I'm visualizing is very different to what you're imagining. And so I want to reassure you that if you see, I'd say, movie, you see this movie and you're seeing different screenshots, that's got your name on it, not me, your name on it. So as Bob would say, if you can hold it in your head, you can hold it in your hand. Literally, if you can hold it in your head, you can hold it in your hand, which means you can have it. But in order to convince yourself, right, which is really to develop the faith that you are going to be, do, and have that, you have to spend time in the boardroom of your mind, exercising your imagination. Now, for me, I spend 20 minutes 3 times a day. That's right. That's right. I take time out of the day and spend 20 minutes. I first get into a really relaxed state, and then I visit the various scenes that I have created for my precious life. And I love going there. I just love it. And you know, when I come out of it, I just feel more assured. I feel more comforted. I feel in a different state. I just have the knowing gets deeper and deeper. I just know it's going to happen. But I came to this conviction and this confidence about what I'm seeing because I used on a daily basis this muscle called your imagination. So your home play today is to start to develop this muscle. Give it a go. The more you do it, the more the pictures are going to get crystal clear, and you're going to develop this assurance, this knowing inside of you that it is already done, it's yours, and it's just a matter of allowing the gestation period to pass, and then you will hold it in your hand. Leave your comments if this is resonating with you. I love hearing from you. Look, I didn't create this channel just for me to have a one-sided conversation. Put your comments in. I'd love to get to know you more. I mean, it's day 15 and a couple of you have commented, but I would love to support you in any way. All right, my loves, I'll see you tomorrow for day 16. Bye for now.